It was drizzling and it was damp on Friday night as I headed for camp. I loaded up my sidecar and I rode off into the rain. On the road I'd like to freeze as I motored north up looking for trees, but before I could get to the woods I got stuck in the Rumford Homecoming Parade. It was raining to beat the band as I came down over the height of land, and it was something kind of like a miracle that I survived. When I hit camp, my hands were shaking, I was shivering cold, and my back was aching, but after a hot bowl of Mike's beef stew, whew, I felt kind of revived. Well, Saturday, it came off clear, and then all of them started to appear. There was John and Keith and Bill and Miles and the other Mike. Johnny Sideburns, he was there, and Sue and Scott make quite a pair. And I can't forget Thermos and Jesse, who rode in on a two-wheeled bike. Bill found a dead grouse out on the road, and it wasn't even cold. And Thermos thought that bird would taste good around supper time. Well, fried in beer, wrapped in bacon, let me tell you, man, he wasn't mistaken. That thing resembled something like a chicken and tasted wicked fine. Got warm on Sunday and we set forth, pointing our handlebar generally north. The leaves were pretty, so I switched on my video recorder. We rode on and on and on and on, and we went right past Cupsuptic Pond and ended up there, right up against the Canadian border. To our surprise, there was a guard sitting there in his patrol car, miles and miles from anywhere and impossible to miss. He got out of his car and he ambled over, pointed and said, "That there's the border." Then he squinted and said, "You can't go any further than this." I see. But then all at once he cracked a smile. We ended up chewing the fat for a while, and it turned out he was pretty cool for a G-man. Took some pictures, he jumped right in, and then I even got a selfie with him, and then we put on our helmets and we all shook hands. Then we rode south and all around. Some of the folks even went back into town, but I just took some pictures and headed on back to camp for a brew. We gathered around the fire late that night, and it's possible a few of us even got tight, and then I pulled out my guitar and I believe I played a few tunes. All in all, it was a wicked good time and pretty damn close to paradise, and I'll tell you right now what I think if you really want to know. Go get yourself a bike, learn to ride, head for the woods, but make sure you find as nice a bunch of folks as I did before you go. There's something more I want you to know before I can let you go, and there's someone to whom I want to dedicate this song. 'Cause north to south, east to west, as a sidecar pal he was the best. Please lift your glasses to the memory of Buddy the dog.
To Buddy.
To Buddy. Mr. Bud.
To Buddy.
Here's to Buddy. Scott, what's over there?
Frenchman.
Poutine. Poutine's over there.
The official word, what's over there?
Canada.